Awesome.
Hello.
We got it. So, kid, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing fantastic. And what better way to spend a cool Saturday with someone as cool as you? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're so cool. You're chilling.
Thank you. Thank you. So, what can I say? Welcome back. It is so awesome and amazing to have you here. When was the last time? Was it for Halloween, right?
Halloween, yeah. It was
Yeah.
the spooky story of
Oh,
my
yeah.
son at the museum.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I actually told your story to some people, and they actually gave them nightmares. So, good one.
Good, because it was real.
Yeah. That was really cool. When I told them, they were like, "Really, it happened?" I was like, "Yeah, you can check it out on
Yeah.
my
It
podcast."
was totally true. So that was the extra creepy part.
I love it. So tell me, since then until now, what's new?
Life is new. I mean, my family's been crazy busy. The nice thing about acting is like you can just roll with it. Your family is your priority, so you can take different kinds of parts. Or I've been working firework crews, so where there's a pyrotechnician and I'm like one of the minions running around setting up the fireworks to launch.
That's so cool.
It's been a lot of fun, and it's very different. Because with acting or on stage, you're so in it that it's hard to watch people's responses to it.
Yeah.
Where this is like you're setting it up, working all day, you're blowing it up, you're watching people's responses, knowing that they liked it, and then later doing hours of cleanup. So it's been kind of nice to be on a different side of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so because I've always been in front of it, I live in California. Every kid's been on every stage here, so to do a totally different perspective has been kind of enjoyable. So
yeah, that's really cool. And also the fact that you have been doing like a lot of cool stuff here and there, and that you also keep on the acting stuff. So that is really cool.
Yeah, and I'm still auditioning like crazy and done a few small things here and there, but I think I've been really focusing on the background stuff so that my mind, when I'm with my family, can be present with my family.
Oh, yeah.
Because, when you're on, you've talked to enough actors, very well.
Yeah.
When you have a character, you're thinking about that all the time in your daily life. And right now, my family needs me present enough that doing background work or stage handling is nice so that I can stay fully mentally present with my family when I'm with them. So, yeah. It's nice to have options.
Yeah, totally. Totally. And I can totally understand that. For me, my craziest month was December. I sent some invites to people here and there, but I was like, they probably say no. It's holiday season, so they're probably super busy. But it turned out everybody said yes. So that was like.
They were like, I need a break from my family.
It was amazing because I've met like so many awesome people in 1 month. That was so cool. I remember that I finished the year like super happy because of having the opportunity to make that happen. But I'm gonna lie, I was tired. I remember that I think New Year. I was like, I wanna sleep basically. I was like,
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Oh,
can you hear me now?
What was that? I lost you for a second.
Yeah. Yes. What I was saying, it was super cool. I'm not gonna lie. But one of the cool things here is that now I learned like actually next month it's a year with this platform. Yeah. So
congrats, that's huge.
Thank you. Yeah. So I'm currently. So the cool thing here is that I've been able to learn like new stuff, and at the same time to kind of have like a more balanced schedule, and not getting crazy and having like a lot in one day, because in that time I was working, and then I finished work and then jump straight to this work, and I will finish like around 11, 12 a.m. and I was just devastated. I was like, oh man, I'm super tired. But I understand. But at the same time, as I'm saying, it was awesome. As I said, I met a lot of epic people in that month, and that was cool.
Well, and honestly, especially since COVID, what you do is so important, especially for the acting community, because we had a whole year that we couldn't,
Yeah.
even do our jobs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But you know what? I should, like, the other day I was thinking about it and I was like, why I didn't have the idea when everybody was like, like when the pandemic was like, like when it was on, basically, I could have like more chance to either speak with more people or to reach, like more actors that at that time they were less busy, So, but at the end, I mean, the good thing is that at least I had the idea kind of at the end of it, so that gave me the proper time to set it up. But yeah.
Well, it worked out because it was like a restart for everyone, so it was like the perfect time.
Yeah.
But now you have the experience of creating a better life-work balance, and both of your jobs are going to thrive way better because of it.
Yeah,
there
has to be a
you
balance.
don't do anything well.
Yeah, totally. I mean, there has to be a balance, like in everything. I mean, like literally in everything. I mean, you can't do only one thing like too much, because then you're gonna, like either having time, like even time for yourself, time to just sit, just lay on the bed and like watch a film, like things like that for some people would see it like totally normal. I mean, when you are like super busy with everything, whenever you get like those little times, oh, they're amazing. So,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, you learn to kind of take advantage of your time and to be like more like to basically enjoy every second of it, So.
Yeah, well, and it's just a better balance. Too much relaxation, you don't like that either. I think everybody at the end of isolation time was like losing their mind.
Yeah,
because they wanted to work. So now they get to do both, but they have to remember to create that time. That's the hard part, because it's so easy. I mean, with the multiple things you're doing, people want what you're doing all the time, because you're good at it. And so creating those boundaries and maintaining them so that you can be good at all of it.
Yeah. It gets tough sometimes, and I'm actually planning for like after so on June 7th it's gonna be 1 year that I started this. So I'm thinking like for the second year, I'm having like a lot of cool things that I'm currently working on. So like more stuff to add, like more things to add here and there. So I'm currently working on that. But yeah, as I said, I can't believe that it's been a year. And a friend of mine was telling me like, "Are you gonna have like a party or something?" And I was like, "Well, I should." But the thing is that most of the people that I interview don't live here. So I was like,
yeah,
it's gonna be. Probably
maybe one of those digital parties where you mail everybody like weird glasses and
yeah. I don't know. I mean, probably it's gonna like I was thinking like, why not? I will go to like having like a live party, in which I would go, I don't know, to a bar with some friends on it, or like something like that. I mean, probably I know myself. Probably I'm just gonna do like an interview with someone that day, and that's gonna be it. Because as I said, I mean, I'm currently like working on more stuff to add into the channel for the future, but then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for the second.
Get yourself a cake, or have them get a piece of cake and you a cake, and then you both eat cake at the same time.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah. There's have to be something.
You gotta celebrate. That's a big landmark.
Yeah, I need to celebrate or something, because actually 1 year on working on this, I think I have already like 600 something.
Yeah, that's a huge amount.
Yeah, it is
I would
making
definitely at least have cake, if nothing else.
Yeah, I can totally agree on that. It is really interesting, because if they haven't fired me from my previous job and haven't been able to do like basically what happened is that because of they fired me, I make this happen. So I should in a sick way kind of thank them for that. But
send them a card. One of those glitter bomb cards, where you open it up and it shoots glitter in their face.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, or I can curse at them. No, just kidding. But yeah, it's been a really cool experience. And
well, congrats on your adventure.
Yeah, and we're just getting started. As I said, there's so many cool things that are about to happen, like so many cool things that I'm currently making it happen. And besides the interviews, that and there's like this huge announce which I'm currently at the kind of on the talks to make that happen. So I'll let everybody know later on, hopefully. And but yeah,
Awesome.
cool.
I'm stoked for you.
And as I said, one of my favorite parts is that whenever I interview someone that either I see him or her on TV or on a film, whenever I get the chance to say, I know that person. That is really cool.
Yeah, that is a really cool thing. It's like, hey, they and us, we had a chat. It was good.
Yeah, totally. It is really cool. But anyway, so are you ready? So we're gonna have this activity. It is super simple. So basically, I'm just gonna ask you for you to guess the top 10 films of all time. Probably let's go top 15 of all times.
Of all time, like that were ever made.
Yeah, like the most successful one, like the most epic ones. Okay. Of course that I'm gonna like like give you like a little hint here and there about, for example, when was the film released, about a little bit of the story, like things like that, so you can have like more material for you to guess.
That'd be appreciated, because like my mom and I, we watch old movies from like the 50s or further.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, this is gonna be super. It is super. Yeah, it's gonna be super simple and super fun. But let me just find it in English. I have it in Spanish, so give me just 1 second.
Well, thank you for translating.
Yeah, because I mean, for me to translate at the moment, I sometimes get confused. So
I'll have to learn Spanish to understand the hints.
That could be fun.
Or maybe one or the other.
Let's start with the first one. All right. So this one happened in 1994. All right.
1994.
It's a drama. Okay. And it basically goes. Let me find it. Okay, yeah. It basically goes. Oh wait, it's in Spanish. Dang it.
Oh no. Now, is it a Spanish movie? Like, did they film it in Spanish, or was it translated into Spanish?
They do mention something about Mexico in that film.
Do Mexico.
At the end. Kind of
1994, you said?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Was I like so off planet then? Is it a Star Wars? No, they don't talk about Mexico.
No.
Gosh, Top Gun? No. When was Top Gun done?
Okay, so this one. Why still? Okay, so this one is in 1994. It's a drama film, and you basically go to imprisoned men, bond each other, and find redemption.
Is it a gay drama? Like, are they LGBT?
Yeah, I know. They ended up finding redemption through acts of common decency.
Pay It Forward?
No.
You seen that? No? Okay. This is going to be painful. Oh gosh. Common decency, Paying It Forward. How many guesses do I get before you give up on me?
Well, I can tell you more hints. Well, I mean, one of the actors there was Morgan Freeman.
That's not helpful to me.
Okay. What
Morgan
about?
Freeman.
It is actually based on one of the short novels from Stephen King, and it's not it. So it was Morgan Freeman,
Stephen
Tim Robbins.
I'm just gonna feel stupid when you tell me. Go ahead and just tell me.
Okay. It's gonna be The Shawshank Redemption.
I don't think I've seen that.
You haven't seen it?
I have not.
You need to watch that film. It is like the most, it is one of my favorites. So yeah, you need to watch that.
So it's now required. It's homework for next time.
Yeah. Yep. Totally. The
You're
next
gonna
one.
have to email me the list of all of these top 15 movies
Yeah,
I've never seen.
Oh yeah, I will. For this next one here, I'm super sure that you have watched this. I mean, yeah, this happened in 1972, and it's
Sound of Music.
No.
Damn it.
And it's basically yeah, it's from 1972. It's it's a crime drama.
Crime drama. Pink Panther?
No.
That was 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
1972, crime drama.
Some of the actors there was Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, and James Caan.
The Godfather?
Yeah.
I got it!
That was Godfather. That was a cool one.
I'm proud of me. I actually got one.
Right, next one here. This one is from 2008.
I think I was pregnant that year.
Oh, okay. You got it. It's an action crime drama. More
If there
like
was crime involved, I was too busy holding a baby to watch.
I mean, okay, but it's a drama, right? Having a baby, it's having drama. And so this one, the director was Christopher Nolan. You got this. Come on, you got this. Come on, you do got this.
Twilight?
No.
Mamma Mia?
No, some of the actors are Kristen Bale, Heath Ledger, and Aaron Eckhart.
Brokeback Mountain?
No.
You're like, dear God, no.
Come on, you got this.
No, I don't.
So you give up?
Yes.
It's The Dark Knight.
Is it bad if I haven't seen that either?
It's okay. I get it.
You're like, I forgive you.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay. But you need to watch that one. I mean, I can understand that because for some, like with some friends of mine, for example, they don't watch superhero films, regardless if they're really good or not. They just don't watch it. Yeah, probably.
I do like superhero films, though.
Okay, then why you didn't watch it?
Because I had an infant and I wasn't going to go to a movie theater.
Why not? You can go to you can go to the film. Why not?
I mean, my child was not like a sleepy child. He would have been like, hear me roar, and everybody would have hated me.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, we're having fun, like you could have sit and then with the belly you could have put the popcorns and everything there, that could have been cool.
See, I did watch The Watchmen pregnant, and I set popcorn on top of my belly and the baby kicked it and the popcorn went flying. It was actually kind of hilarious.
Yeah. See, so you can do that.
Yeah, but with the Batman movie, my baby was born, and
okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm actually one of
screaming infant in a movie theater is not really welcome.
Yeah, I'm actually one of those people that actually get frustrated whenever there's a film and they bring an infant and he's just crying the whole film. I mean, it's not the baby's fault, it's a baby.
Yeah, it's the parents' fault.
Yeah.
So I don't get angry at the baby, I get angry at the parents.
Yeah, true. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I can understand that. So
okay, let's try next one.
And this next one is from 1974, and it's the sequel from a film that you mentioned before.
Sound of Music 2?
No.
Godfather 2.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, you got it.
Okay,
Have
Godfather
you watched it?
because you got to use lines like "we're going to the mattresses" whenever you're going to the mattresses to make it sound more tough than what it actually is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I actually those films, like Godfather films, I do enjoy them. They're really cool.
Those ones I do enjoy, and I'm guilty of breastfeeding while watching those because you're trapped there in a chair, and those movies go on for hours and hours and hours. It's like a week-long marathon.
But that's good. I mean, you need to. Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, and I don't think I damaged my child too much with that.
Yeah. I mean,
they weren't really watching. I was.
Yeah, and if they got if they were started to get moody or something, then you would say, "I'm gonna give you an offer that You know that you're not
Exactly. See your stuffed toy horse.
Yeah, exactly. Be aware of that. Mm. And then you have a traumatized kid for the rest of your life. But anyway, that's another story. So for this next one here, this happened in 2002. All right.
Okay.
And it's a fantasy epic film. It's based on a book. It's a trilogy. It is actually they actually did the whole trilogy, you know, because for example with some movies they would do like a trilogy, but the last movie they would divide it on two, so it's not technically a trilogy. But in this one they actually did like the full trilogy, and it is like one of the most awesome films of all time. They basically won, I think, like most of the Oscars of that year. It's a trilogy from 2002. You got this. You so got this.
So it's not Lord of the Rings, because the last one, it is Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you got it.
But the last one of Lord of the Rings they did divide.
No, they don't.
No, yeah, they did. The last one they divided into two different ones,
No.
didn't they?
No, it was the first one, then the
Fellowship,
the Two Towers,
yeah, but then
and then the Return of the King.
They didn't divide that one. I'm thinking of the Hobbit.
Yeah, they did
that
divide
was
that
like
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they did divide that one, and I hate when I so hate when they do that. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get it because there's a lot of context or material in books that you just can't pop in a movie. You know, it takes days to read a book and an hour to watch a movie.
Yeah. Plus, it's at the end, it's a business, right? So money.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're only going to film things that they know will make money.
True that. For this next one, this is from. Okay, I'm actually I actually at that year my parents didn't even met, but it's from 1957.
Okay.
Yeah, actually they weren't even born yet, I think. Yeah, they haven't.
You have very young parents.
Yeah, I do. So this one is from 1957. It's a crime drama, and it's the member of a jury to. I'm translating, so that's why it's taking me like a little bit. So it's a member of a jury tries to avoid a mistake on a trial.
12 Angry Men?
I'm sorry?
12 Angry Men?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, you got it. I
got the old movies, the really, really old ones.
Okay.
I think they remade 12 Angry Men too, because like when they first made it, it was all old white men. And then when they remade it, they're like, wow, that was dumb. And like made it more human.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Huh. Okay. I need to put that film on my list because I haven't watched that one.
Okay, so you'll email me a list and I'll email you a list.
That sounds like a plan. So this next one, we both watched it. It's from 1994. It's like one of the most awesome films of all times. I mean, I would say that. And the name of the actor is Tom Hanks.
Is it the one where he's in his underwear? Or Top Gun?
Huh?
Not Top Gun.
No. 1994.
So
it's like one of the most awesome films of all time. Tom Hanks was the president. This is like the film.
The Last Samurai?
No, that's Tom Cruise. I'm saying Tom Hanks.
Toy Story.
I mean, that was a cool one. Yeah, of course. But, no.
Would you define that as him being in Toy Story if he's the voice of it?
Yeah.
All right. Tom Hanks.
1994.
Big? No. Not Splash. That was before. Not the volcano one. Although, if you haven't seen the volcano one, add that to your list.
Adding that one right now to my list. You can cut.
Yep, that one's good. Because he's a hypochondriac. The Tom Hanks film.
You got this. You got this.
All I'm thinking is children's movies.
Yeah, okay, this one. Was it like a children's movie? Not really, though. Take your time. Take your time. I'm pretty sure when I say the name, you're gonna be like,
Probably. I already know I'm gonna be like that. And it's not the one where he's like, where he met his wife. Sleepless in Seattle. Come on, that's gotta be the Tom Hanks movie. It's not that.
which one?
It's not Sleepless in Seattle?
Nope.
You Got Mail?
Nope.
I give up. I'm gonna
Ready?
kick myself. Sadly, yes.
Forrest Gump.
Oh. Yeah, I feel dumb. But like, that's not the Tom Hanks film.
I mean, okay. I mean, okay,
it's a
probably
big film, but it's not like.
But it's a really cool film. Yeah,
It's a cool film, but it's not Sleepless in Seattle. Like, that film definitely outdoes, you know, the Run, Forrest, Run.
That's epic. I mean, he basically did everything. He founded Apple.
Everybody wants to do that. Make a smiley face out of mud.
You know? So he founded Apple. I mean, he was like, yeah. Then he put like the whole smiley stuff. He had like his own what was it? Shrimp. Had like his own shrimp company.
Bubba
Like
Shrimp.
multi-billionaire. Yeah. He was in Vietnam. He was a ping pong, like, you know, like world-class ping pong player. I mean, he did everything.
Yeah, but it's still not the Tom Hanks film.
I agree on that.
Oh,
Yeah,
funny story though about the Tom Hanks film. So my son in 3rd grade, he kept saying that he wanted to run the country, and we're like, yeah, totally, like, go for it, kiddo. We support you. And he had said that for a month, and then we drove past this giant advertisement of sneakers, and he's like, Mom, that's what I need to run the country. And I'm like, wait, do you mean like Forrest Gump run, like physically run across the country? He's like, yeah. And like, we were doing all this prep for my son to support him to like try to become president of the United States, and really he just wanted to run a marathon.
There you go.
Little different.
Yeah.
So much for being supportive.
But that's cool though. That's cool. So for this next one, okay, this is a good one. Okay, this is a difficult one, but you got it. This one is from 1997. It's a comedy drama romance, and the story goes, when an open-minded Jewish waiter and his son become victims of the Holocaust, he uses a perfect mixture of will, humor, and imagination to protect his son from the dangers around their camp.
Are you sure I got this? Because I don't think I got this.
You have seen this film. I'm super sure of it.
So like they're in the Nazi camp.
Yep.
I feel like we should check this list.
Give up?
Schindler's List? I don't know.
Life is Beautiful.
I have not seen that.
You need to watch that too.
Okay, we're adding that to my list.
We're adding that one to us. Okay.
They make a beautiful Nazi camp video.
I'm sorry? What?
Are you saying that like they're in the Nazi camp, concentration camp, and it's a beautiful, positive video about that?
Yeah.
It sounds horrible.
But you need to watch it because it has like you need to watch it. I'm not gonna say anything about the film, but you need to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, add that to my list.
Yeah. So this next one is from 1985. It's an adventure comedy sci-fi. And if I say about the description, I'm gonna give the film away. But one of the directors was Robert Zemeckis. The writers were Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale. One of the actors was Michael J. Fox. Come on, you got this. Christopher Lloyd. It is like one of the most awesome films of all time.
You know, you say that. You've said that multiple times.
I mean, it's the top. So.
I've got nothing. One more hint.
Okay. It's a trilogy. Okay.
Star Wars?
No. Yeah. I do have one hint for you. They used a DeLorean.
Back to the Future.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Thank you. That's what I needed.
There you go. All right. So this next one is from 2014. It's a drama music, and it goes: a promising young drummer enrolls at a cutthroat music conservatory where his dreams of greatness are mentored by an instructor who will stop at nothing to realize a student's potential.
Male instructor or female?
Male.
Male?
Male.
This is just like so bad. I clearly need to watch more television and stop reading books.
I mean, more films though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. More films, less TV. Even though there isn't much TV, but you know, definitely less books. Clearly, books are destroying me.
Or what you could do is to watch one film a day.
That sounds like a very heavy toll.
Just one film.
Just one film. It's so easy.
Yeah. So with this film, do you give up?
Yes.
It's Whiplash.
Yep, not seen that.
Okay. All right.
Clearly, you can tell what I was not doing during the pandemic. I was not watching TV.
Yeah. Okay, so this next one is another of, this one is from 1998. It's a drama war, and it has one of the most, it's kind of realistic and very, like, that scene has inspired a lot of war films in history.
Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, that one I do.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. No.
I've got moments.
Huh?
I've got moments.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This one is from 1994. It's an animation adventure drama.
It's animated. Adventure drama. Okay. Cartoon or like?
It's kind of a cartoon though. Yeah, it's a cartoon though. Yeah, it is a cartoon. Some of the actors there was James Earl Jones, Jeremy Irons, Matthew Broderick.
1994. What's the plot?
I mean, it basically gives away everything.
He gives away everything?
I mean, if I say the plot,
gotcha. I thought you were saying the plot was that he gives away everything. I'm like, is he dying? Like, why is he giving everything away? Is he becoming a monk?
But it is like one of the most. Yeah. I think this is like the animated film of all time.
Toy Story.
Or at least like on the list. Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Okay, cartoon.
1994.
And it's not Disney.
It's
Disney?
Oh my god, I'm so bad on that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm
But yeah,
glad it sounds
yeah. It is from Disney. Yeah, it is from Disney. Yeah, it is from Disney. They have done a lot of musicals on that film.
musicals from the film. It was before Frozen, so
They actually have one that tours basically around the world.
it tours around Portland,
Around the world.
around the world. So not just Portland.
Yeah, I mean besides Portland,
Yeah.
of course.
Lion King. Yay!
Yeah.
See, having a kid paid off. I finally was able to answer a question.
Yeah. Okay. This is another animated one. You know what? I'm just gonna search for animated ones then.
You gotta find mommy-friendly movies.
Yeah. So this one is from 2008. It's an animation adventure family. And it goes, in the distant future, a small waste collecting robot.
The Robinsons. No? Crap, keep going. Oh, Wally.
Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
See, you need to create a mommy list. The list of movies mom has seen.
This one is from 2017. It's another animation adventure comedy. And it is an aspiring musician, Miguel, confronted with his...
What is this one's name?
You got this.
I can't remember its name. He's got the guitar and
You got it.
the movie's playing in my head and I can't remember its name. This is painful.
Starts with a C.
Ah!
So it's
It's not coming to my brain.
Coco.
Coco! Damn it! Dang my brain. I needed WD-40 on my brain before doing this.
So for this next one, there you go. Right. Next one. But how is... Okay. This one is from 2015. It's an animation adventure comedy. And it's after young Riley is uprooted from her Midwest life and moved to San Francisco, her emotions, joy, fear, anger, disgust, and sadness conflict on how best to navigate a new city, house, and school.
Oh, what is that one's name? Joy? No.
No.
It's another one that it's playing in my head. And it's got the different emotions that are all like arguing over what buttons to push. And like, it was super helpful for autistic families because like autistic kids have difficulty like identifying emotions. And so it ended up being like a really big tool for them to teach their kids what the emotions are that they're feeling. Happy? No. Dang it. What is that stupid movie's name? It's actually not a stupid movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got you.
I freaking forget the name.
You give up?
Yes.
Inside Out.
Ah! Clearly I was thinking of the character and not the name. I was totally on the wrong track for that.
Yep.
But it's a really handy movie for autistic people to learn what emotions are and learn how to identify them. So
Okay.
now you know.
Now I know. Now everybody knows.
Yeah, in case they were curious.
Okay. Oh, okay. This one is from 1985. It's a classic.
Toy Story.
No.
One of them's gonna be Toy Story.
I mean, yeah, it is Toy Story. I mean, one of them, it is Toy Story. But
But not this one.
Yeah, not this one. This one is from 1985. Let me tell you more about the film itself. Give me 1 second. So, oh crap. Okay, there we go. Yeah. This one goes. A group of young misfits called the discover an ancient map and set out on an adventure to find a legendary pirate's long lost treasure?
Goonies?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that one. So Santa Cruz, it's where it was filmed. Once a year, they do a blow up projection screen, and you can watch it there where it was filmed.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's fun. You bring out blankets because it's all on the beach, and then any of the food that you bring just gets covered with sand, so every bite you take is really crunchy.
Yeah. That sounds like something I want to do.
It's worth it, and it's right in front of the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. So you spend all day doing that, and then you watch the movie on the beach.
We should go there.
Definitely.
You definitely need to take me there.
It's a lot of fun. The Boy Scout overnight's always after, so.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now for this one, and this is from 2003. It's animation adventure comedy, and it goes after his son is captured from a Great Barrier Reef and taken to Sydney. A timid clownfish. There you go. Yeah. That was,
Great Barrier Reef. Well, you know what that is. You know what's hilarious? As soon as Nemo's wife passed away, he would have become a she, fish-wise, in real life.
really?
Yeah. So they're naturally, I don't want to say they're naturally hermaphrodites because they just change genders. So the female is alpha and bigger in the clownfish species. And so she will find a more smaller partner and they'll have their babies. But if she dies, the he becomes a she and then finds a new partner. So the fact that Nemo's dad stayed male the entire time is totally not accurate. But it's adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. So this next one is from 2010. I'm basically going for the best kid film of all time. You're saying
You're like, we found our genre.
we found something. Now we just need to. So this one, yeah, it's from 2010. It's an animation adventure comedy, and it goes when a criminal mastermind uses a trio of orphan girls as pawns for a grand scheme.
What are you called? You've got the minions.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? I just call it the Minion movie. And it has the unicorn where she's like, it's so fluffy, I can die.
You give up?
Yes.
Despicable Me.
Yeah. I know that. Why didn't I remember it?
For this next one, this is from 1995. You have mentioned it like a lot of times.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, it was obvious there was gonna be that. It was gonna be that.
Thank you for gift wrapping that one. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Okay. All right. So this one is from 1993. I actually love this film. It's really cool.
So now I'm looking behind you. I'm like, which ones do you love?
It's a comedy, and it's a struggling voice actor dressed up as a nanny to be close to his children after his wife.
Oh, it's Robin Williams. They filmed this near San Francisco.
Yeah.
What's it called though? It's not called The Nanny. It's not. He burns his fake bosoms cooking. Why am I forgetting what it's called? This is why I don't test well either. Go ahead, tell me.
Okay, it's Mrs. Doubtfire.
And I should have remembered that because she was on fire.
Yep.
That's shameful.
Yep.
You're like, yeah, that was very shameful. How dare you not remember that one?
Yep. Let's go for two more.
All right.
3 more. So this one is from 1993. Is not an animated one, not at all. And it's a comedy drama family. And it goes, in the summer of 1962, a new kid in town is taken under the wing of a young baseball prodigy and his rowdy team, resulting in many adventures.
The Big Lot or Sandlot?
Yeah.
All right. That was a favorite.
Yeah.
Because that one has the dog, right? The big dog with the...
Yeah.
Then anything with a dog, that's what I'm going to remember.
That at the end, it turns out that the dog it's super sweet.
I know. That was the movie that made me want to have big dogs. Because I was like, they're going to be snuggle buddies.
Yeah. And I can understand that the same thing happened here. That for my neighbors, most of my neighbors would think that my dogs are like super aggressive because they bark like crazy. But
yeah, it's like if you actually met them, they would kiss you to death.
Yeah. Although whenever my neighbors say, "Are they aggressive?" I would say they just eat, so you'll be fine.
I know, right? It's like a tiger. It's like, yeah, its belly's full. It doesn't want to get, it doesn't want any Tums after.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
So for the next one is from 1996. It's a comedy family fantasy, and it's a girl gifted with a keen intellect and psychic powers uses both to deal with her cruel, distant family and free her kind teacher from their...
Matilda.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep. Kid movies. That's my jam, apparently.
That's your jam. Okay. Yeah. Let's go for a classic. This is an animated one, but it's a classic. It's from 1967, I think. Yeah. It's from 1967. And it's an animation adventure comedy, and it's Bagheera the Panther. I mean, I already give away everything with that.
Panther?
Yeah, Bagheera the Panther and Baloo the Bear.
Baloo the Bear. The Winnie the Pooh? Hey, Baloo the Bear. Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Okay, that took me a bit. I was thinking of like Honey Bear, and I was going too young, so I needed to upgrade that bear to some bear necessities.
Yep.
Took me a second, but I got there.
You got it. Now this is the last one. But wait. Since this is the last one, it needs to be like like a epic one. So.
But they're all epic in their own way. They're their own little masterpiece.
Okay, this one is like one of my I actually love this movie. This is actually on my Christmas special. I mentioned this one. So this one is from 2003. It's a adventure comedy family, and it's raised as an oversized elf. I already gave away everything.
Elf.
You got it.
All right.
Yeah, but wait. That wasn't epic enough. No. That wasn't epic enough. I mean, that was cool.
But if that's your favorite Christmas movie, that's pretty epic. But we could do one more. We'll do a bonus one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This one. Okay. Yeah. I got one. I got one right here. So this one goes. There you go. This is from 2009. It's an adventure comedy animation. And it's a 70. Yeah, so it's 78-year-old travels to his house with.
Up.
Which one?
Up.
Yeah.
All right. That one's sad. Well, the beginning, where like he and his wife don't have a baby and all that. That part kills me. Like, I don't know what it is about Disney and killing off the mom all the time. But, or wife. She wasn't the mom in that, but.
Yeah. The Lion King, the father.
Yeah. Bambi.
Huh?
Bambi. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get me started on that one. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, either they kill their parents or they're orphans.
Yeah. It's like Disney
Or they're
thrived off
bullied.
of horrible trauma.
Or they're bullied. You know, like very bullied kids.
Well, and everybody's got something, but it's like Disney goes for the parental problems.
Yeah. I mean, look, if Disney at some point they listen to this, don't get me wrong, I love you. Please sponsor me. That would be cool. Yeah.
Right? I'm open to that happening.
Yeah, I love them. I love Disney. They're amazing. Yeah. Hashtag Disney. Please sponsor them. No, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, there's actually pretty interesting. Huh? I'm actually, you know what? I'm at some point when I have free time, I'm gonna do like a research on that, just to be sure.
Have you ever been to Disneyland? Not yet? Okay,
Nope.
when you do, the rides are all like their own little story, like you're riding through the story.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like, yeah, they just thrive off of childhood trauma, especially parental.
If you want to ruin my Disney experience, you're already doing it. Let me tell you.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. I just saved you tons of money because it's so expensive. Although I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I actually need to go there. You know, and kind of get those childhood years that I didn't have when I was there. Kind of recoup them back there. Although that would be kind of weird to see, you know, like a 30-year-old guy acting like a.
Not there. There, everybody is a child. That is entirely normal there. Like,
And you know, there was a time that I could have the opportunity to work there for the summer. You know, like they were doing like this type of jobs for the summer that you would go there the entire summer. They will pay you and everything, but I didn't. Why? Because I was young and stupid.
you know, most of us have that problem.
There's that problem. Indeed, yeah. There's a lot of things that now that I'm I'm older. I'm thinking here and there and be like, why did I did this, or why didn't I choose this instead of that?
But at least the internet was not as accessible, so there's less proof of the stupid things that you've done.
Which is amazing. I love it because otherwise I would have become a meme.
Yeah. You know,
Sure.
if there was a way to make money off of that, then that'd be fine. But
Yeah. But thank God actually. Yeah, you know what? Also thank God that there was that the videos were not like very high quality back then with the cell phones. Otherwise, I would have been expelled for a lot of schools here and there. So
I'm really proud of myself. I never got expelled. Maybe got in trouble a couple of times, but
yeah, me neither. I did got caught. Now that I think of it, I did got in trouble, but I never got caught.
yeah. See, my friends were dumb enough to actually record what they were doing, and it was right when YouTube was really taken off. Everybody had to have their own YouTube channel, and so there were a couple of my friends who got suspended at least by what they posted because they'd do experiments with the outlets at school and set fire to things. Totally brilliant people. Actually, they are now brilliant, but they were young and dumb, and now they're old and wise.
Yeah. Ah, man, I wish that I could be 15, yeah, 15 years old again and having the mentality that I have right now. I would have been a millionaire in a couple of months.
Yeah. Well, and few people are that lucky. Usually those sayings are a saying for a reason.
Yeah.
Young and dumb, old and wise. There's a reason why there's not really a saying for the middle, because that transition is hand in hand.
Yeah. I mean, I do hope that when I get kids, they don't get to be as stupid as I.
Well, good luck with that. I love that term, but there's so many moments where it's like, wow, this must be karma.
Yeah, that is what I'm afraid of. That is actually what I'm afraid of.
That's a fair concern. That's why most people now stick with dogs.
Yeah. But something funny is that I would prefer to have a daughter instead of a son.
No, I know a lot of guys who feel that way.
It's
just different, you know? Every kid is different, an individual for sure. But I totally was one of those parents who thought that I could like steer my child in a certain direction by bringing certain toys in and leaving other ones out. It was all a dream. Like, there is no way you get to like mold your child that way. They just come as they come, and you try to help direct them with like certain tools. But my son, if I could have molded him, it would have been entirely different. Thankfully, he's a great guy. My son is like really developing into a good human, but everything I tried was not successful. He's becoming a good human on his own.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I get it. And also, I mean, yeah, I would prefer a daughter. I mean, like another me. Yeah, no.
You know, even as a daughter, it would still be another you, but only like half of you. So you got to make sure your partner is really good.
So that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As long as your partner is like mind-blowingly amazing, then it balances out.
Okay. I mean, we all do things here and there. Yeah, I would like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, and you know something funny enough is that I've been constantly thinking about it over recently, like having kids, you know. But yet again, like the whole expense and.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm the type.
Shortage.
Yeah, I'm the type of person that I'm constantly saying myself that if I want to have kids, at least at that point, I want to make sure that that financially he or she would be covered, you know, and not to be, you know, like that is like the thing that prevents me, because right now with the salary that I have, it's perfect for me. I mean, it is amazing for me, and that's it. But for somebody else. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't like to. I wouldn't like to. You know, like to. If I have a son or a daughter, to experience bad moments because of my financial situation. You know.
But to be fair, bad or tough moments make stronger adults. If they're too padded or too cushioned, like then they become jerk adults.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would be like super strict, you know. Like for example, I was watching that, for example, that Shaquille O'Neal with his family, with his kids, has something like a tax pay. You know, that every time his sons will order something to eat, he will get like a tax fee.
That's not. So that's nothing in comparison, though. Like really, I mean, kids that know how to care for their community because they needed to, it's so different to kids that had everything handed to them on a silver platter.
But I would be strict. For example, one of the cool things that when I was a kid that my father taught me, I remember, is that every now and then, whenever I wanted like a toy, you know, like something like that, my father would say like, that you will come to work with me, and I would say, oh crap. I mean, and of course that I wasn't working, of course, but I was having to wake up early to go to his office and to be there, you know, just to basically standing there and to be there, and probably just handling some papers for him here and there, and that was it. But you know, like that type of stuff gave me like a true valor to, you know, like when you buy something, you know, and I remember that he would tell me that after a week that I did that, he was like, okay, now you work, now here's the toy that you wanted because you worked for it. So that really gives you like a very meaningful experience to money. You know, you started to learn like that money is not like I want money, here it is, and blah.
Yeah, well, and it's nice.
There's actually like a true work on it.
Yeah, well, and it's nice when we have the luxury of knowing that we have like a safety financial buffer before we have kids. But like, I started as a parent having that buffer, and then surprise, life happened.
Yeah.
And I went back into acting and other things, you know, massage therapy and working in classrooms with disabled adults, and all to like help make up the gap that, you know, happened because my plan that I originally had didn't work out. But I don't think my son has suffered because of it. he's learned how to budget, and he learned how to make a budget himself, and with his allowance, and how to earn what he wants. Nothing is just given to him. Not that I was planning on not doing that back when everything was cushy, but now we have to do that. So, but he has I'd say in comparison to his friends that have a lot more handed to them, or a lot more of a safety net, he's a lot more mature and wise about things because we have to be, it's just it's not wrong. Both are fine, but it's easier as a parent when you have the cushion and safety net. But it's probably more valuable to the child to have to participate with the family and help, but to have to do the dishes, because that's how they contribute to the family.
Yeah.
But and every kid is different too, like just because that works for my kid doesn't mean it'll work for anybody else's, because it has to be complicated like that.
Yeah, now that you mentioned all of that, I think I will stick with dogs for a while.
Yeah, dogs are great.
Yeah.
And there's not a food shortage for them currently. My friend, they called from across the country, and they're like, yeah, there's no baby formula on the shelves. And they're one of those people that wanted to breastfeed, but it just wasn't an option. Some people, they get that choice and it goes well, and some people not so much. But we overnighted some formula to them because it's like their kid has to eat.
Yeah.
But, you don't worry about that with dogs, because if there's no kibble in the store, don't worry, you can chop up some of your food for them and you'll just go hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, so have dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Dogs are great.
Oh man, what can I say, kid? I mean, at the end, you're so badass. You're so badass here, and I'm super sure that eventually we're gonna hear more of your work, and at some point we might see you more. And who knows? Maybe at some point even your own action figure.
Sounds great. I'm open to that. And congrats on almost being at a year. That's absolutely huge. You've done a lot.
Yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really amazing. But as I was saying, I mean, at the end of the day, all of this has been possible because of all of you guys. All of the actors, musicians, models, screenwriters, photographers that I've interviewed. I mean, at the end of the day, it's because of you that this is happening. So thank you, and it's amazing what you do, because the fact that you are pursuing it, you are on that hustling process to make that happen. You are showing people that actually dreams can come true. But of course, there is a lot of hard work that you need to put to it, and like totally repeat yourself that to make sure that if you're doing it, it's because you love it, and not for the money. So yeah.
Well, and we're also lucky to get to do things that we like. I mean, you're doing this for a year. If you didn't like it, you wouldn't be doing it for a year. So congrats.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I had like every now and then moment which I was like, should I quit? But yet again, I mean, I'm one of those type of person that if I have already invested too much time to this, at least I want to see something,
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I want to thank you for making this happen again. I mean, you're so awesome and badass, and definitely on my top 10 of favorite people in this world for sure. Keep rocking, keep killing it. Before I send you off, you know what is going to happen. But also before I'm doing that, thank you so much for those watching this right now or later here on Instagram, also on YouTube, or listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Make sure to follow Kit in all those social media. Not only what I would say is for you to put post. Go follow her, #Team Kit, because she's awesome, she's badass. And now, you know what is coming, and here we go.
Bravo. And congrats.
Thank you. I promise that at some point we are going to have like audience, or we're in the process. At some point.
It's growing and blooming all the time.
There you go. And again, thank you so much. Keep killing it. Have an epic rest of the day.
You too. Play safely.
You too. Bye.
Thanks.